There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down. Below me, bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the whaleman's creed. She took that ship in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack, then tight once more. Our boats were lost, there were only 4, and still that whale did go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. The line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The wellerman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew and all. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Well, hello everybody, good evening. And today, more TLX 2022 apparently.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. Yeah, I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Yo, hello everybody. Hopefully it works. It works, but I don't know why the logo don't work. So I don't know what happened. It's just weird. You don't listen to the animation of the sound of the logo, right? The thing when. But anyways, yo, hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Saturday where we are going to work on the thing that you see on the screen. This is the last pieces of the chassis for the 2022 that are left to be prepared for the game. Okay, so here and look normal. I don't hear it on my end. I see it spinning, but no, I don't. No, there was. Okay, I don't know. I just weird. That thing is not working. You stop it. Stop messing up with me, freaking thing. Rob Smith, 25 months as a soul. God goodness, my God, Rob Smith. He says, "Want a soul, forever a soul." Love you, man. Good to see you back. Good to see you back doing into a stream. Now let me go to the top of the list and let me welcome my moderators, being those today, Fleety1582 and Faber Timeout Farming. There you go. So these two fellas are going to control the chat today, and we'll see how it goes. What else? We have my souls in there. So today, Justin Glofilty, Case Thomas, the Dark One, and Dylan, they are already talking. That could be dangerous, but anyways. So how you guys doing? We have also Ridiculous Dominic, Bombcat, Bench One, the Dualies. How you doing? Warthog 88, K-Boy 1455, River Todd, Fleety 1582, also as a soul. We have Nick Butterworth, Dylan Stack, Easy Claps, Jason Austin, Justin Gloffelty, Dylan, The Dark, Olaf. How you doing, Olaf? We love hugs. Now we see also Tibertoth, Dragon Bandit saying that watching, but we'll be watching on TV, so no chat after this. Okay, fair enough. Just grab your phone. You know, for the super chats and stuff, you need your phone. Dragon Bandit, just saying. We see also Alexander Hernandez, Easy Clubs, UDB, Rob Smith, Dragon, Venom is there, Chelsea, OJ, Van Bammer, Lawrence Anderson. Now you're not missing the beginning of the stream. So, am I missing any of my beloved souls? If I'm missing any soul, please let me know and I'll shout out your name loud and clear for the eternity. Now let me see. Who else is there? As usual, from time to time, and when there is not a lot of people at the beginning of the stream, it's Michael. How you doing? I like to say anybody needs a shout out. Anybody needs some love today. Anybody needs his name or her name. Shout out loud and clear in this Saturday, 24th of September. If anybody needs some love today. Now, there you go. Dylan Stack, Timeout Venom. Let's get this party started. And I don't hear the ringings either. What? There you go. We see also James Garner with the $2 super chat. You do great work. Can't wait for the new 82 mod. Thank you. Dylan, thank you for the 20s. And then we have Anders Gagas. No, not that one. That's another sound. Anders with 200 something. 200 amazing something saying, hey Dave, yo, how are you doing? Welcome. Brian Lego joining today. So Venom, you have 1 minute. Sorry, Venom, you have 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm gonna be honest with you all before we jump into VCs and stuff and chatbots and games and things. It was that close today for not streaming. I was that close to cancel the stream today. We got the first reports from the workshop, and it's gonna be about $3 grand to fix up my truck. I was in between pissed, sad, a mix of everything, and I just wanted to grab my hand and dig it in the hole and put it in a hole and just stay there. It is sad. It's been not a very good morning, but then I was like, well, that's none of these fellas' fault. The fact that an idiot smashed my car, it ain't your fault. So, Venom, are you going down? How much is that in USD? 20s? Those are 20s. 20. Venom has been time out for $20. So, pays with Dylan like I did. Yeah. Venom, you don't listen to the dark one. They were getting into terms, but yeah. How much is that in USD? Truck repairs, $3,000, like 3,000 US dollars. 3,000 US dollars. It's nearly that. And the insurance is saying the other car is not here. There is no other company, so we cannot prove that it was an accident. It wasn't you smashing a wall, which we were. But anyway, say Venom. Well, Dragon Bandit, there you go. Venom, you've been saved. Resetting the timeout. And these are 2 zips. Well, 3 zips with the other 20s. So we're gonna get that. So yeah, I was going to not stream today because I was the overall feeling was I was pissed. I wanted to smash something, and my truck's been smashed already. So yeah. But anyways, that's none of your fault, and that's why I'm here. That's none of your fault. Now, here we are. We have some work to do. We have some things to speed up. I want at least the chassis of the 2022 working in the game today. So here is that. That's a challenge. Because this is the pieces that we have left. And once we're done with these pieces, with the Udiment stuff, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let me go grab that cereal juice and I'll be right back. Let me go grab it, because there's nobody here now. So here we are. My cereal juice is here. We're gonna try something new today. We are going to try a different. Yeah, we are at full screen. So we're gonna try something different today. Okay, this is a brand that is from Costa Rica. Another cereal juice from Costa Rica. Let's do the ASMR thing. It's weird watching David on a 32-inch TV. Put me on a 75 and you're gonna see how. Look. Now put me on a 75 right now. Mwah, Dragon Bandit. So that was completely off topic, but yo, cheers to you all. Those are 3 zips today. So first one. River Todd, you know the pain. Thank you for the $60 towards the Nissan repair. Love you, man. Love you. No, sorry, the hat is on the other side. Love you, man. Thank you. 50 at home. 32 in a truck? Jesus. That's massive. Second one. And where's the thing? Yep. You haven't had one. Now, River Todd, they are good trucks, but the way that the crash happened, since Maria was going forward and the guy all of a sudden started going backwards, he just smashed it. and destroyed a bunch of things. I have the invoices, and it's like, jeez. And the pictures, because the guy is fair. The guy is fair. So we'll see. So what are we doing here? I don't know why Discord isn't working, because it tells me that I'm connected to the voice chat, but I hear nobody. So I will keep talking, and at some point it'll make the doo-doo, and it will connect, and it will work, and it will do whatever it needs to do. So now what needs to be done in here, okay, we are here into this piece, and I need to oh, I hear things. Hello favor farming. Joe, Jesus freaking Christ. Dragon Bandit with a $200 super chat saying tower truck repair. Dude, that is, I was explaining that because I'm transparent, and sometimes people send me a message and like, David, are you okay? You were not very well during the stream. You were not yourself. So I like to explain why. What's going on. It's frustrating. Dragon Bandit, you're one of a kind. You're absolutely awesome. Thank you. That is awesome. That is awesome sentiment. No, thank you. Maria's gonna be happy. It was not her fault, but she was driving, so she kind of felt responsible for it, and she was not feeling okay at all, because she couldn't do anything. It was a guy from the government, and she just ran away, and nothing can be done. You just fix your car whenever you can, and it's just messed up. But anyways, Dragon Bandit, thank you. Awesome, man. Now let me see. I'm lucky you didn't go to the hospital from accident. No, it was not a bad crash or something like that. It was the most stupid thing ever. It happened at 10 miles per hour. The problem is Maria was going frontward, and the idiot was going back, and the idiot started going backwards. So the two speeds together, it collapsed a bunch of things. Now the insurance is asking me to get two more like diagnosed from other workshops, but I cannot drive the truck because there's a red engine light there, because there's freaking sensors smashed in things, and the truck just don't work. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but well, I know what's gonna happen. We need to fix it because we have no 2 more estimates. Yes, thank you, Dragon Bandit. 2 more estimates. They're asking for that, but I cannot get those because basically, I cannot drive the truck. So it's kind of very difficult to get estimates if you cannot move the truck. And the official workshop, I have it at the Nissan. They don't allow other people to get in. They just don't allow other like workshop working guys. They just don't allow it. So anyways, it's messed up, but we'll figure it out. Now what I'm doing right now, I'm going through the Udym phase of all this. Okay, I'm grabbing all these pins. Okay, all these pins, and I'm putting them, I'm Udyming them in a way that whenever I export all these to the Giants editor, it will be just beautiful. It will be amazingly beautiful. Now all these tiny bitty pieces, okay, they need to be Udym. Now everything here, or almost everything, is gonna be just black metal, because it's black metal. The only thing that changes is, for example, this one, that I don't know where I put those. I believe I put them here. Don't remember. But if I don't, well, I will change those. Okay? Other than that, the progress is good. Friend brother, how you doing? Snow equipment from FS19 to 22. Possibly. The thing is, the snow in 22 It ain't very fun. Oh crap. There are two pieces that were not mirrored. Combine. Need to mirror. And combine. And now there are some pieces back here. So basically, we're nearly there. We're nearly there on this baby. Okay, so right now, I'm gonna hide that. Now this needs to be mirrored too. I don't remember where I put those. Yeah, and the 5. I do remember where I put those. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Somebody was asking about the song that was playing in one of my shorts. Is this one, On My Way, Harry Skeller. Okay, so that's the song that is playing on the shorts. I don't know who was asking, but I read that one. Fortaf, how you doing? Guys, I would like to have these the likes on the stream a little bit boosted. If you don't mind, I'd like to have those likes boosted a bit. We have 115 people, and I'd say that at least we should have 115 likes, at least. So if you can take 2 seconds of your life to actually like the stream and make me happy, I would really, really, really appreciate it. Now, there you go, Case Boy. That's the sound. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just these shells. Okay, these 2 shells are going to be here, and these ones are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, these are rubber. Okay, so I can hide it. Now all these faces, they are down here. They are metal, and everything here. No, so I need to do the same UV and UV shell. These UV shells are going down here, plus this ones are going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go, 5, and then hide it. What else? I'm doing the pieces that are different first, and then I will concentrate on everything that is black. Yo, there's my dad. Hola, Baba, with the 5-year super chat saying good job. Hola, Baba, ¿cómo estás? Hoy nos han dado las noticias del choque del vehículo. Así $3,000. 5. Alien Gym. I'm waiting for an update. I need an update. The Dark One with another $10 super chat. I can only give 1 like, but here's money. Wish I could afford more, but I need a PC. We're gonna sort that out. The Dark One, we're gonna sort that out on Tuesday. If you don't mind, Tuesday will be the day that we will dedicate to actually find you a PC. For the rock crawling map, what you mean? You know what I'm talking about. No, don't play silly to me. You know what I'm talking about. I need the update for the rock crawling map. Okay, so all these. Oh, there is something already, Udim. I don't know what it is. Yep, this is already Udim, so I'm gonna hide it. Now, see, working on it. Oh, there you go. I mean, it doesn't harm to ask. So, but I cannot wait to test it. I cannot wait to play with it. It's gonna be epic. So 1, 2, in here. That's already done. We're nearly there. We are nearly there in a moment that there is again something that is already Udim. This piece. This is already Udim. Hide it. So all these in here goes down and hide it. And now we have tubed and things in here. So this is rubber. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and hide it. It should not. And hide it. This is going to be, I'm gonna paint it aluminum, brushed aluminum. It's gonna be down there. Then we're gonna hide it. Now that one within the $2 super chat. 82 asking for mod in stream, you know, shut up. I'm not asking for much. I ain't asking for much. Now, anybody? I was meant to ask. Has anybody seen Alex? You got me worried. He disappeared from the face of the earth. Faber, have you seen him? Faber is gone. Faber is gone. He won't come back. Faber! Jesus, these guys. And then he'll come back and say, I was listening. Yeah. I haven't added that one. Anyway. So I'm gonna grab these two pieces, move them down here, and the rest is gonna be dark. Okay. The alternator. We're missing a few pieces only. Now these tubes in here, I'm gonna make them, most of them, brushed, but this one and this one are going to be 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. We hide those, and now we're missing only a couple of adjustments. Okay, so these pieces in here, for example, I know that they are going to be 2, 3, 4. Okay, same here.
David, I'm in a discussion with my sister.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So that's gonna be
Alex is busy. I did hear your question, but for obvious reason I couldn't answer. So now I take a minute from. Yeah, Alex is busy with work.
Okay, sounds good.
And I'll be right back.
Sounds about right. Now this one is a little bit different, okay, because everything needs to be black. No, not black. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. But these faces here, they need to be chrome. Okay, they need to be there. Now, the moment of truth. The moment you've been waiting. We show everything. And let's see how it looks. Now, edit, the little by type and history. We clean everything in here. On the TLX 2022, I have this thing that it's new parts. I'm going to show all this. What is this? Okay, that's fine. Now in here, we have all these. We show everything. Everything is shown in here. I need to bring back together all the pieces. I need to put them back into their positions. Okay. Need to compile again all the pieces, put them back, and export it to Giant. So we're gonna see first time the new frame that I'm gonna be using for the upcoming mods, and the first one I'm using it is gonna be the 2022. So the new frame, you're gonna see it here as usual. You see it here, you see it first. You might see it later somewhere else, but if you see it here, you're gonna see it always first. We're gonna move that here and here. There you go. Now start organizing. This piece, okay, those are stock side steps. Okay, now what is all that? Okay, we have a bunch of pieces, and now these, before I do anything else, I'm gonna select all that in here. So hold on, that's gonna be inside here, inside new parts. So I'm gonna select all these. Okay, Diprodactyl James 26 months as constant member. Random thought for you all. Why do we call buildings a building when they've been built? Surely they should be called builds. Diprodactyl James with these deep thoughts right there. Matt R, how you doing? Now I was concentrated on the mod, so I was not reading chat. Now I'm reading chat. You should do single exhaust. Yeah, so that's why one of the exhausts can be optional. Don't worry, I got you. I got you. I know how you all think. I know it. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years listening for recommendations, listening for different opinions. I know how you all think. So don't worry, I got you back. Now I'm gonna delete these and these. Now all these. We're gonna export it for the first time. So edit, delete by type in history. In poly modeling, I'm just gonna modify and freeze transforms. Everything but the rotation needs to be frozen. Now we're gonna go to the Giants exporter. We're gonna go to the attributes. We're gonna set 300 and tools, freeze to pivot. Hopefully nothing will jump. There you go. We gotta export it. Export selected. And now we're gonna see how it looks in Giants editor. Now this is one of these moments that you are going to see it with me. You're gonna see it. I haven't seen it, so you're here with me. You're gonna see it just with me. Where the hell is this thing? TLX 2022 project is right here. Scenes, and we have it here. Giant chassis substance base. Now we're gonna see it opening. And I'm gonna need to create a new project in the 2022 that we've seen so far. It's been built on top of the name of the 3500. Now today, that changes. Today, the 2022 becomes a standalone mod. No more inherited things from anywhere. It's going to be his own stuff today. Now, in order to make that happen, I need to select, for example, one piece, and I need to go to the gloss map. And I don't remember what I did with the textures, being completely honest. Chassis matte normal. Oh, I have it here. Okay, I have it here. There is the dirt and things on the chassis already looking sharp. And then the normals. Perfectly matching, no weird things happening in the chassis. Now we activate the vehicle shader and we activate color mask, and everything right now is colorful. Okay, everything right now is colorful, and it's I mean this is how it's supposed to be right now. Okay. Now this is how it's supposed to be. And now let's see. If I select this one, I'm gonna start giving the default colors to everything. So for example, my zero matte is the yellow one. These are the pieces that stop. These are the pieces that are going to be affected by changing the color of the frame. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it yellow for the time being to make sure that nothing else is changing. Now color matte 1, that's usually my steel. Okay, so there you go, 45 and 8. Color matte 2, that's my brush metal. Boom, go, looking nice. That's my chrome. There you go. Color matte 4 is my first selectable color. Okay, color matte 4 is my first selectable color. In this case, everything is black in here. I'm gonna go ahead and go and keep it black for the moment. Okay, we're gonna just go 27. There you go. Now color matte 5, if I put it to 0, it's these other brass. Okay, so this one is going to be 08, 08, 082 and 3 with another tone of metal. Now color matte 6, if we type it 0, that's the engine block, and we're gonna go to a 002, 002, and 36, something like that. It's gonna be nice. And color matte 7 is not even set. Oh yeah, it is set. So it's gonna be 015, 015, 015, and that's gonna be 9. I don't use that one quite much. The shader 9. Now the frame. Last but not least, we go 02, 002, 002, and 0. There you go. Welcome to the frame that is going to be used For the 2022, you can see right now all the smoothness applied by the normals on the edges, and everything looking perfectly nice. Perfectly nice. Love it. Now, any error somewhere? The alternator with another color. There you go. Love it. Now, this is just a mock-up. Now I'm gonna save it, and I need to do it again. I just need to make sure that everything was painted properly, and I need to do this for that. I need to go through everything to actually make sure that everything was painted properly, and everything is painted like it should. Now with that, you see the engine block, material on the engine block looking beautiful. That kind of grainy thing, and we can change that, you know, but we'll see. Now, with that, I need to save it. Okay, I need to save it, and then I need to go back here, and I need to start unifying stuff. Things that are not going to move must be together. Now, for my convenience, what I do is prevent that to happen. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna start selecting everything that it's going to move. Everything that it's going to move, which are, of course, all the drive shafts. Okay. Everything that needs to be his own piece. Okay. Here. Also this one. Okay. What else? And in here, a bunch of pieces are going to move. So for example, this one. Well, actually, if I do this, it's gonna be probably better. Okay, everything's selected. Now here. Okay. Move or optional. Everything that is going to move or is going to be optional. For example, right now, if I grab this and I move it aside, I'm making a mistake. So this is not selected, and it must be. What else? What else? If I move it aside, this is not selected, and it must be selected. What else? Okay. Also, the rear frame with these things, and why not these exhausts? That's not possible because it's all joined. Now everything here, if I move it aside, everything here, if I move it aside, missing this piece. Okay. What else? Nothing else is going to move. Thing. Okay, I can group that, and then I can hide it. Now I need to make sure that I'm leaving nothing behind that moves, that is gonna change positions or anything like that. Because right now what I have to do is actually select all that and combine it. It's gonna be one single piece. It's gonna be chassis. Let's name it chassis. Yep. Jesus. What? Okay, chassis 2. Why 2? There's only one in here. Chassis. Well, 3. Whatever. So edit, middle by type, and history. Okay, we have it right there. So this is all the chassis. This is a static. Nothing in here is going to move. But right now, in here, in new parts, I have this group. Okay, and I'm gonna separate. This is not going to move. That's going to be a part. Okay, so it's gonna be in here. And now I need to start naming things. I need to start naming the stuff. That needs to be combined and hit it. No, and that's gonna be rear hitch, and then I can hide it. That's exhaust left, Shift B and hide it. Now these are all the components of the frame, and right now all these can be joined. I don't need these to be separated, so I kind of combine it, and that's rear axle. No, it's actually axle rear. Okay, and now hide it. Now these two pieces are joined, and I need them separated. And it's important. Lava maze. Merry Christmas. How are you doing? Now, this is important. I'm gonna duplicate it. Now I'm gonna select this side and delete it. I'm gonna select this one, faces the other side, and delete it. Now, this piece is going to be oriented, and this piece is going to be oriented too. Why am I doing this? Well, basically, because Bornada, how you doing? Solar guy modding, how are you doing? You're a little bit late, thank you very much. So this is left. This is leaf. This leaf spring. That's leaf spring left. Shift B and hide. And that is leaf spring right. Shift B and hide. Now these are going to move. These are pieces that are also going to move. So I need to duplicate them. Now this is going to be deleted. Now I'm selecting this one, and the other one's going to be. Now if I select this, I'm gonna select these pieces and say modify center pivot. And now this one faces. And this one is going to be modify center pivot. Now that's going to be the name of that. It's leaf spring support left, Shift B and hide. And now this is and right, Shift B and hide. Okay, we're doing great. We're moving like fast. Now all these, there is a lot of drive shafts in here, like a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna just group them. Okay, drive shafts group, Shift P and hide, and I will name them later. Camera shakes when you type. Oh, because it's right there. My bad. The camera is on top of the screen. So yeah. I saw Alien Gene. I saw it. I saw what you shared on Facebook. I saw it. That's what I was saying. I need it. Ridiculous Dominic, how you doing? Now, this is already oriented and it has the rotation. So this is shock rear left, and that's shaft rear left. Now in here that's right, and in here that is right. Okay, so that's left, right, left, right. Perfect. Now I'm gonna go ahead to the front shocks. This is shocked front left, and this is shocked front right. Now that's the shaft front. I'm trying to to be smoother typing. Now in here Now down here, that's shaft front right, and that's shaft front left. That's spring front left. And all this is going to be inside hydraulics. And right. So now I select all these pieces. I group them, and then I set here hydraulics. Okay, and Shift P. Fine. Now the most complex part of all is this. Well, this is not complex. That's the sway bar. You call it sway bar? No, the Shadow Fox. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now the sway bar that it's there, the movement of that is going to be a little bit complex. Movement of that is going to be a little bit complex. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Being completely honest, I really don't know how I'm going to make that to move. But we'll see. We'll see. That's the sway bar front and Shift behind. Okay. Now these are the A arms. Okay, the bottom A arms. So I'm gonna duplicate, grab all this and delete it. Now I'm gonna grab all this and delete it. Now this one is oriented, this one is not. So I need to select these two and say modify center pivot. Now this is front arm left. And this one is front arm right. Okay. And it's gonna be hidden and hidden. What else? As you can see, we have millions of pieces. Millions of pieces. Timeout alley. Sway bar, I believe it's called. Now, this is also going to move. But this is going to move with like the dynamic hostess technique, so with nodes and things, and that's gonna be painful. So this is steering part 1 left, and that's right. Steering part 1 right. Now, the origin of that, again, tricky. It needs to be this one. So let me see the internal piece. Now, the origin of that needs to be this piece. Modify center pivot. And if we go here, it's going to be modify and center pivot. Okay, so we have the steering parts also. It's to be hidden. Those are the drive shafts. Those are the front drive shafts. Now again, duplicate, delete that one, delete the right one. Now, I don't know how to call that. How do you call these pieces? How do you call these pieces? Don't remember the name of that. I really don't remember the name of that. But anyway, CB boot. What? The origin is set. Now the origin is set. CB joined. Okay, CB joined. Okay, that's front CB joined left, and that's on CB joined right. Height and height, but not, I cannot do that because that's front CB join top right, and that's front CB join top left. Why? Because we have the bottom one. Now I don't know how you call that. Again, more stuff, more stuff. Okay, that's going to be again duplicated, paste, delete, paste and delete. Now this is top. No, this is right now bottom, and that one, and it's bottom. Animating this frame, it's painful. Inner and outer CB boot. Okay, top and bottom. Inner and outer and outer. Okay. So that's inner and outer. Now the origin of that is wrong. We need to select this one and center it there. And now these pieces again need to duplicate it, and I need to that's tricky, but because they have orients and rotations, so that's gonna be tricky. Now let's see, how do I do that? Okay, this can be hidden. Can be hidden, and hidden. Now these two pieces, okay, the problem is the rotations and stuff that they have, and I need to replicate those. Okay, I need to replicate those. I mean, timeout. Yeah, timeout. So now I'm gonna just group that. And Shift P. No. Now this group is gonna be, what is it? It's P cylinder 15. Okay. Now this one is gonna have transform properties. Transform properties in here. So I'm gonna just reset everything. Okay. So by resetting all these properties, I have this one already in this place. Okay, now I can just go and say minus and positive. Okay, now I can drag this one, is down here. I can drag it inside that null. Okay, I have it here, and I can say modify, freeze, and translate, and boom boom boom. Okay, no and no. Okay, so now this one, apply and apply. Now I can close that. I can drag that thing out, and now I have this cylinder pointing one way and the other one pointing the other way. Now I don't know these things. How do we call these pieces? We have the CB joins. So this is going to be right. Oops. Right, and it's not going to be a join. That's going to be front CB right. And that's going to be front CB and left. Okay. That's it. And I can hide and hide. Now these pieces in here, all these needs to be combined. Okay. Now all these needs to be duplicated. Need to delete left and delete right. Now I don't know where are going to be the origins of those. Being completely honest, I really don't know where the origins of these are going to be, and I don't know the pieces. So I'm gonna call that steer part to left, and that's going to be also steer part to right, That's gonna be hide and hide. Okay. And if I did it right, well, we're missing this piece. Now that needs to be mirrored. That needs to be duplicated. Deleted. And that needs to be, oops. Now needs to be duplicated. Deleted.
Honey, I'm back.
You mean honey? Crazy.
I know.
Honey?
I found it funny to say it that way at time. Could have been worse, I
It
guess.
wasn't funny. It was creepy.
No, you left, David. You left.
What do you mean I left?
You left. Laughing, not left.
Oh, laughing.
Yeah, laughing.
Yeah. Because I prefer to laugh. Right. So, I'll combine that. Combine this. Okay, so that's axis front left, and that is axis front right. Hide and hide. Oh, face, delete. I'm missing pieces everywhere, and delete. Now give age. What is this piece doing in the middle of nowhere? Okay, you delete and delete. Yeah. Now all this is the same. That needs to be combined. Now duplicate it again. Delete right, delete left, and delete right. Duplicate, delete, and delete. Okay, so now this is oriented properly. This is not. So modify center pivot. This one, I'm gonna just I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab this one. Nope, this one plus the top face. Yeah, something like that. Plus the bottom ones. Okay. No, I don't like that. So I'm gonna select this ones plus this ones. That should be centered. Okay. And center the pivot there. Now this one, gonna do the same. Here, and I'm be selecting this ones plus this ones, center. Now these pieces, I don't know what they are. I don't know how to call them, but yeah, that's. I believe this is again steering. Again, another steering part. So that's gonna be steering part 3, and that one is gonna be steering part right. Okay, so edit delete by type history. Now I need to show everything here, and I'm missing pieces that I don't know what they are. Oh, because I don't know I don't know how to call these. There is so many pieces to animate in here. That's gonna be a pain in the backyard. Anyways, so right now, okay, that's gonna be moving parts from here. Those are moving parts, and then I have all these that is gonna be also into new parts. That's gonna be chassis group, and showing everything. We have everything that we need, and I need to actually code. Now the chassis, what says chassis 4. Jesus, why it says 4? Anyway, so we're gonna have, I'm gonna organize them now here. So it's gonna be hydraulics, then drive shafts, then this is a piece, this is a part. Exhaust left, it's also a configuration, so it's gonna be here. I'm gonna group these two. Okay, I'm gonna group them and I'm gonna call them configurations. Okay, gonna be up here, and then I need to separate left and right. Okay, the pieces that are left and right. The axle rear is also a moving part. Now, what else? Leaf spring and leaf, that's also a moving part. The rear hitch is a configuration. Sway bar front is a moving part. Leaf spring support, they are also moving parts. And then I have the steering parts that I don't know how I'm going to code, and everything else that, again, I don't know how am I going to code. Now, displaying, assign materials. Then I'm gonna select all these. Okay, I'm gonna do a clean. I'm gonna modify freeze transforms without the rotation and apply. I'm gonna bring back the giants tool. I'm gonna say attributes, apply, freeze to pivot, and then export selected. And I haven't closed this one. I haven't closed this one because I want to bring in what I just exported. So it's gonna inherit all these colors without having to do them again once it's done. Okay, it's done, it's exported, and we save it. Now, it's important to mention that all these configurations, I mean, right now what I'm gonna have is I'm gonna have a chassis that drives in the map. And we're gonna start, okay, now code the steering. Then we code Lawrence, they are Monse is upstairs, and Natalia, I believe, is outside. It's in here in the room. So if I grab this one and throw it inside here, now I can hide this one, and you see that everything matches, everything is in the same place, so everything is fine. So I'm gonna edit and save, but I have chassis mat and chassis mat. Okay, fair enough. Now I'm gonna just grab this and replace that one, and we save it. Now we reload, and everything is colored. Everything is colored. Everything is like it was, but right now everything is organized. I can delete that line, and I can delete the previous one and save it. Now, this doesn't make a mod to work. That doesn't make a mod to work. We're gonna need to keep working on it. So what I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna open a new mod project in here. Okay, I'm gonna open, this is the 2022. Okay, that is I don't know how to call it. Better. TLX 20, no, but with the space. Okay. And I'm gonna create a new one. I'm gonna do new folder, and that's gonna be FS22 TLX 2022. See, you see, it's the same name, everything is the same, but there is a lot of things that are gonna change. Dashir, ¿cómo estás? Ahí vamos, ahí vamos. Now I'm gonna grab these two pieces, and I'm gonna move them onto my new project. I copy the ones that I already had, and I'm gonna paste them in here. Now, if I open this one, I'm gonna also go ahead and do in here, I'm gonna need a local. I'm gonna need local. And since I'm gonna need the locals, I'm gonna grab them from my project 2022 Substance Painter, and I'm gonna grab these two DDS. I'm gonna cut them, and I'm gonna paste them here. Okay, so I have them here on my locals project. Now I'm gonna save file, save as only the chassis, and I'm gonna save the chassis project, the chassis i3D in here, chassis solo. Okay, and I save it there. Close that. Now this TLX 2022 that I have here, that it's 20 amazing megabytes. That is stupid. That it's massive because it has a bunch of stuff that we don't. We're gonna get rid of everything. And right now everything is gonna fail because there is no colors, frame is gone. You see, everything is broken. But that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Now, what do I need? I'm gonna keep in-game. I'm gonna remove the suspension engine because I don't need it. The TLX 3500 is also going to be gone. The stock, and I'm gonna keep the collisions. So for example, I'm gonna go ahead and delete everything but the joints. Gone. Now that's gonna be TLX 2022. And here in the collisions, I have a cabin and then bumpers. I'm gonna delete bumpers. Now here in-game required, you see that there is pedals and stuff, which is this. There are these moving parts. I'm also go ahead and delete those, and I don't need them right now. I don't need them. Collisions, TLX components and stuff. I have the axis front left, axis front right. I have all these nonsense that right now I don't know if I'm gonna need. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete. So I have a perfectly clean mod. You see, David, you have nothing, you just deleted everything. Indeed, I deleted everything. Okay, and that's normal. I'm just keeping things that I need. Okay, now I'm gonna save it. Once this is saved, I'm gonna bring in the chassis. Cool. And I have here my chassis, and I'm gonna drag it inside. So I have my chassis with my chassis group, my moving parts, my steering parts to start playing around. Now, good thing, I'm dragging the different pieces. Therefore, they don't change their position. They just don't change.
Okay.
What?
Sorry, Alec Johnson. I was meant to delete the message, but I timed you out.
Okay.
But don't ask for the 9000 update on a Saturday.
De Dashier, que suerte en el trabajo. Que vaya bien. Now, what else? Now I can save it. And the problem is, I'm gonna need to edit because this is pointing to the wrong place. Okay, what I'm gonna need, I'm going to go ahead, remove all that, and say locals, and save. Now here, I reload it, and nothing is lost. I have no errors. I have nothing broken in here. Okay, nothing broken. Now, I need, the first thing that we're going to need is going to be wheels. Wheels that are going to be positioned some. Okay, we're gonna bring in those wheels. Now, how do we do the wheels? How do I do the wheels? I usually try to use this one of these pieces. For example, I go here, okay, and I have this center, and then I center it there, and I have that center right there. Okay, then I can group. Shift click on here and say modify match translations. Fair enough. Now back here, I'm gonna do exactly the same. I'm gonna select this one, center it there. I just need two wheels. Now I'm gonna group it and say modify match translations. Now this is wheel front left, and this is wheel back left. Now if I just go ahead and apply here all that and freeze to pivot those and export those babies, right now nothing is going to happen here on that one, but here on the scenes on this folder, I have this one. Whenever it's finished, it's still working. Bacon Bro 20. I will work on what I want to work. You know?
Oh, well, he's gone for a little bit.
Not even a hello. No?
No.
You should do that. I mean...
In 5 minutes he can.
Yeah. So...
I don't think he's gonna do it.
No. So this TLX 2020 VIS, it's centered in it's very, very high center. You see where it is? Center of that thing. Now the in-game is up there. This is up there. The chassis is at the center. And this transform, I'm gonna call it wheels. Okay. And these wheels are going to be right now, and at the very beginning, I'm gonna put them inside. I'm gonna put them inside game required. Now I'm gonna put those inside here. I'm gonna duplicate that one, and that's gonna be right. And I'm gonna duplicate that one, and it's gonna be also right. Now that's gonna be up. And the ones that are right, I'm gonna make sure that they are negative on that one, and this one is also negative there. So we have at least the coding for the wheels. Okay, the coding for the wheels. Now, this is not, I mean, that's just one small step for humanity. Lights, height, player root, it really don't matter. We'll see that later. Exhaust particles, and AI, everything else, and all that's going to be hidden. Now, I don't have a mod desk, and I don't have an XML. Timeouts are active right now. Yep. Timeouts are active. So I'm gonna grab this mod desk, and I'm gonna grab this TLX 3500 that I have there, that code, and I'm gonna bring back to here and put now mod desk. Mod desk TLX 2022 series. We're gonna start 69 in here. Gonna love that code. TLX 2022 in here. Okay, that's gonna be TLX 2022, and be done with that. So far, we're not gonna have extra mods. Now, we are not going. We may need the service, but so far, I'm not gonna use any of that. I'm not going to use join types. I want a pretty plain mod desk. That's where I want to start. Now, this one is also madness, because we have a bunch of things in here that we may need later, but we don't need now. Okay, we don't need now. Glenn Morris is seeing who can feel some wrath tonight. Oh, Landon B, how you doing? Welcome. Now I'm gonna go ahead and delete all the extra components. It's gonna be component 1. The sounds, it really don't matter. That's gonna be TLX 2022. That's gonna be TLX 2022. The price on this one is gonna be a little bit pricey. It's gonna be 42,000. And in here we have all these configurations that I'm gonna leave commented. Those ones commented. Everything in here is going to be commented. Now wheels, we're gonna start with only one set of wheels. Okay, all these gotta go. Okay, now name of the wheel really don't matter to me. Okay, prospect wide, all these things, they are inherited from the 3500, but we're gonna have, we may use them, we may bring them from the 3500. It doesn't mean that we're not going to have like similar configurations, but for the beginning, like to begin with, I don't want all these magnets in here because it's gonna give me errors. It's gonna give me like tons of problems that at the very beginning of setting up a mod you just don't want. Okay, I'm gonna just remove all the wheels and configuration, and What's the default code? Configuration value default. So here in the wheels, it's gonna be configuration value default. Lizard, blah 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 blah. Now prospect, it's not going to be prospect, it's gonna be 2022. Okay, 2022. Well, actually, I can leave that. I can leave it like that because it's gonna be easier. All these codes and all these, I will see how it works later. Hubs, right now, I'm not gonna have any hub, so that's gonna go. Now, the road center wheel, station center wheel. I don't know if I want this. We'll see it later. Speed rotating parts, that's gonna be commented. What I'm doing right now is just making sure that everything is going to work. I have a template to work with. Lights, we're not gonna have any light right now. The dark one, $5 super chat. Timeout for tough. It's not been 35 years now, buddy. There you go. So for tough, you have 1 minute to clear your name or to go down. The dark one got you. Real lights, turn lights, brake lights, sounds, beacon lights. I have the dashboards and everything in here. It might be there in the end, but right now I don't want it. Enterable, yes, I need it. Attach your joints, right now I just don't want it. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete the attacher joints. The thing is, they are coded into liveries. I'm gonna remove the title because I don't know what's that going to be. Those are not going to be the liveries. So attach your joints. I have none of them. So right now we're not going to have any attacher join. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete all that. Attacher join configuration. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete all this crap and comment on that one. So Fortune, you haven't paid it. Boom. Now this is gonna be also block drivable, needs to be there. Field unit needs to be there. Okay, it's not going to be the emblem. Title right now it's gonna be 118. And other than the main field unit, everything is going to go. And we'll see what else. We'll see what else do we do. Dragon Bandit, Dark One could have done better at 2 4 tough. There you go, and those are 20. So Dragon Bandit 4 tough. You're gonna be, I mean, unless you clean that, you're gonna be like 25 minutes on timeout. Cheers. Now dashboards, right now they are going to be commented. Motorized. We are going to have motors, indeed. We're going to have motors. All that in here is fine. Right now, I'm just gonna go ahead with one engine because I just need the thing to move. So I don't need anything crazy. I just need the thing to move, and that's it. So that's gonna go. Transform manual, blah 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 blah. Motor configuration, gear levers. We don't have them right now, so I'm gonna comment it. Exhaust effects particles, I'm gonna comment that one too. And this section is also going to be commented. Dashboard, gears. So we have a clean motorized section. Animations, we have no animations right now. And we're not going to have animations anytime soon. So all these things, I'm gonna just read. All these animations, okay, are going to be block commented, so animations are gone. Wipers, same story, wipers are gone. Cylinder, we're gonna have a lot of moving pieces, tons of them. Right now, not concerned about it. That's gonna be probably one of the most complex things on the truck. Cylinder section in here, because everything is animated. Now we block comment that. We have that dashboard, groups, these ones going to be there. AI, that's fine. Polish bending, that's fine. Base material, we're not going to have any base material whatsoever. We're only going to have the reams. Right now we're gonna block comment that. We're going to block comment that. And we're also going to block comment the design material. Now in here, we're gonna press and enter. So we have all that commented, washable, durable, and last but not least, the i3D mappings that they need to be reset. Okay, so I'm gonna save that in here, and I'm gonna export my new i3D mappings that are gonna be ridiculously small. We are expecting that to be very, very small. So I'm gonna grab these. Hold on, I'm gonna file, save as. It says SC, like single cap, and that's always going to be single cap. So it's 2022. I'll be done with it. And save it. Now, what is the tool to export? Close it. Brilliant. Come on! Venom! Yeah, I tried that. Now I have to do surgery. Walking it off didn't work. Yeah, where's Maria? I need to see some shoes. I mean, Solar Guy. I don't know if she's in the chat. If she's not in the chat, shoot her a message on Discord or whatever. Okay, I don't know what she's doing. Fun Freddy Gamer, doing great, thank you. How about yourself? Now TLX 2022, export and copy. Now in here, Alt 2. Gonna just go ahead, and right now we have a very, very, very small i3D mapping. Everything commented, everything absolutely like clean. Okay, now I'm gonna file, save as. That's gonna be TLX 2022. Okay, close, go to the mod, and I'm gonna need to start cleaning here things in here. So these two gotta go, and the chassis solo shapes, I'm gonna leave them right now. Oh, Maria is there. Oh, I thought you was not there. She's there. Hello, sweetie, how you doing? Now wheels. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead in here, Alt2, and where we have the wheels. Okay, we have representation and drive node. Okay, we don't have axis rear left and axis rear right. And in here, it's gonna be very, very simple. It's gonna be wheel back left. This one's gonna be wheel back right. We're not going to have any drive node. Give me more, please, amore. Jesus Christ. Fortov with the $5 super chatting. Ha 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 ha. Well, your time out. So, don't ha ha ha. Now, the axis, I don't know where the axis is going to be right now. Right now, I don't know where this is going to be, but I'm gonna just group that and we'll figure it out later. Okay, I'm just going to figure out that's gonna be axis front left, and I'm just gonna remove that from here, and it's gonna be axis front right, and in here, okay, that's gonna be axis front right. So we have right and the wheels. Okay, so we have representation, wheel front left and wheel front right, axis front left and axis front right. We can save it. Now I'm gonna bring in from the 3500. From the 3500, I'm gonna bring in the wheels. I'm just gonna copy and paste the wheels. Something's happening. It's talking about wanting to sleep on the couch tonight. Yo, shut up! No! Shut up! I don't want to sleep on the freaking couch. Defcon shoe. Jesus! He's not. Let's see. Prospector 2022. Blah 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 blah. Will back right. Everything should be fine. Everything should be fine right now. Now let's see. Save it. TLX 2022, and we should be good. Now let's see if it loads. If it appears in the game. Let's see if it appears in the game. Why so nervous? I'm not nervous. Shut up.
Behind you.
You know, not like difficult. Now we're gonna go ahead and see if it appears in here at the very end.
Are you really sitting with a gun in your hand ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're looking at it, confident. Oh, please, baby, do it, please.
No, she's not watching.
Oh, she's watching. Or she's
tech-
preparing.
I am.
See, she's watching.
Shut up, but it's all your fault.
No, I have nothing to do with this.
Okay, we have no 2022 bot. Now let's see how many things are going to blow up. Okay, don't worry. Jesus. Enter note. 2020. That was very bad. I thought it was going to appear, at least to blow up. Nope. Wheels prospect and
Or
configuration.
Duff. I believe you now have only $5 left on your timeout. He says, I don't really know how this works. For each timeout is $5. You need to pay up $5. You had $25. You now pay 10, and you sit out 1. So that's
Jesus, he don't know math. You're still short in $10.
oh, $10.
Jesus Christ! I mean, it's painful to hear you doing math.
I know.
Okay, now the problem that we're having in here. At least we're not having. Okay, we're having all these problems. And it's saying missing target node in vehicle enterable, no target. Okay, that's fine. We don't have all that. So at some point in the enterable section, I have character nodes and character modify. So I need to comment that because we don't have it. Okay, we don't have them right now. Let's save that.
And everybody, can we get to the 150 likes in 5 minutes? Can we do it? Come on, 150 likes.
There's something wrong with the engine. Gears. Fortov, 10. There you go. Well, actually, YouTube is getting 40% of that. So you can always clean your name with PayPal, which in the end costs you the same, but YouTube gets less. But thank you. We sometimes forget about the PayPal working behind the scenes, and it's actually better. Like for you, it's the same, but for us, it's a little bit better. Now in here, let me do what I broke something. Of course.
Let me help you there. For us, as creators, PayPal is 100 times better. Because from PayPal we get pretty much 90%, 95%. And from Super Chats, indeed, 40 or less.
Yeah, we don't get a lot.
8 more likes. Come on, people. Hit that 150. We have 3 minutes to go.
Dragon Bandit, Matthew Canty, here's a timeout. Ouch! Jesus! He shot me in the neck again. Shoot you! I'm gonna shoot you. Jesus.
Yeah, David, you're ginormously lost this fight. But where are you shooting at? The ceiling?
No, she was just opening the door slightly. Ah, hit me in the belly again. Crap.
Like I said, you're losing this.
Hit me in the belly. Ah, got you. I got her. I got her, man.
So that's 5 for Maria and 1 for you.
Yeah, I know. Hold on. Oh. Okay. Load it. No, it's not broken. I press buttons, and things happen. So, okay. It doesn't matter the engine. Problem is, yo! It's there. It's there. Jesus Christ, that's horrible. Mirror stock left, poly surface. Target modifier. There's a bunch better. Okay, missing no for dashboard. That's fine. That's fine. Steering axis, gas pedal. That's fine. Ouch!
By the time you shoot your Nerf gun, she's long gone.
What? Good money.
No, I don't help you, but I am honest. I can lie if you makes you feel better.
What? I'm gonna shoot you.
Shoot the camera.
This thing's not loading. Hold on. They're mining in here, trying to do what? This crazy woman. It's not loading. Now it's. Huh. What in the hell? Look at it. Ow! Shoot myself. Damn it.
Yes, Maria, he did call you crazy.
What?
Your wife asked if you just called her crazy. Yeah, you did.
Okay. Damn it. It's not fair. Ow! Ow! That's you have more bullets. that was a hell of a beating. Oh, Dragon Bandit. Time out the dark one for trying to burn the world. There you go. The dark one, you have 1 minute. Cheers to you, Dragon Bandit. Now, will it drive? Because one thing is to see it here. And another very, very different story is if it drives. Okay, I cannot get into the truck. Okay, so there is some problems with the enterable. I cannot get into enable passenger Lua. Jesus. Okay, we're gonna do something, and for that I need to close the game because on the in-game required, I have the player root, and the player root is fine, but it has no hands because here in the code, the enterable class has no node in here. Okay, so right now I'm not gonna use the modifiers. Okay, but we have hand and stuff that are not here because we don't have a steering wheel. Basically, we don't have a steering wheel. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring in a steering wheel, like for example from the 3500. Really don't matter. I'm gonna drag in the 3500, drag in, and on the main component, I have somewhere in the interior, I have the steering wheel. Okay, so I'm gonna put it there. Okay, and right now I have here everything that I need. Okay, the wheel, blah blah blah, and I can remove that here, and we can save it. You can export that, copy to go in. Okay, right now if I go to the enterable section, it's failing because in here it says TLX 3500. That's TLX 2022 link 1. Now mirrors, I'm gonna comment them mirrors because we don't have them right now. We don't have mirrors. We have cameras, not mirrors. Now this one, do we have them? Right, good. Oops. Their food. We don't have the right hand target, but we do have the left hand and then the right hand. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna comment that. I'm gonna duplicate that one, comment this one, and use just the hand. And we save it, everything is saved, blah 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 blah. We load back the game and see how it works. Timeout was with Padawans can hurt. Timeout, yeah. No. They can be hurtful indeed. Oh my neck. Jesus. Okay, let's see. Second try loading the game. Now in here, let's see. Okay, we have some problems. We have some problems right there. Okay. Why? Save that. Export and copy. And okay, in here. Why do we have that? Index not found, axis from left. Axis from left is just right there. The axis from left. What? No. Oh no, it's not gonna work. Because in here, I have it with 0 and I'm gonna type here like mesh. Then axis from left. Okay. We save it. Here we export and copy. Here put it there. And we there you go. Boom. Okay, fair enough. Now we don't have gas pedal and brake pedal. It's complaining about that, and I don't know what that is. It should be also in drivable. Here, you see the dashboard's fine. I'm gonna just block comment that, save it. And also in here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show. No, lights are gonna be just fine. So in here, boom. There you go. So we have them wheels, and if we jump in, it's complaining about the icon. But hey, right now, we got it. We got it in game. We got it. Okay. Now let's see. We're gonna lease it. Yes and okay. Let's see if we can actually get in. There you go. We can drive it. Should be able to drive it normally. Now, there is no animations, and the Ackerman steering is too straight. It's too direct. You see, there is no animations into anything, into nothing. So whenever there is a jump or a bump or whatever, there is nothing is turning, nothing is moving. So now,
Can't you release it like this?
I mean, there is things released like that.
Yeah,
I saw it the other day.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna show it. I mean, where is it?
On my top.
Yeah, no, it's half a truck. There, here. Somebody release that. Half a truck.
It's kind of awesome at the same time.
It's awesome that it was allowed.
It was allowed in 19.2.
I know. Okay, so now we need to start animating things. Okay, first what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide the chassis, and I'm also going to hide also the configurations, and we're gonna keep everything that needs to be animated in here. For example, this piece, okay, this piece needs to go up and down. Okay, now in order for this piece to go up and down, in order for that piece to go up and down, we need something that is this piece that will pull it up and down. Okay. Now the origins in here are the key, because this piece cannot rotate. This piece can only do this, but it's impossible that it does this. It's impossible. It will break the damn thing. Now, the center of rotation is going to be this one down here, where this pin touches that area. I need to go back to here to actually set these rotations. Okay, so for example, if I have to select a spinning point for this piece, for this part, it's going to be based on that one. It's going to be based on where this pin is located. And at the same point, at the very end of that, there is going to be a reference for that one. Okay? Now, that might seem simple. Okay, that might seem simple, but it is absolutely not simple. Now, I'm gonna select this edge and this edge, and I have a rotation center, and I'm gonna center it there. I'm gonna go ahead to the other side, and I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna select this area and this area, and I'm gonna center it there. Now, these two segments, okay, if I rotate this, it's gonna pull other pieces. For an example, I need to code it where whenever I do these, that piece is also coming with it. And at the same time, that piece is also extending and collapsing. Now, that's not easy, okay? That is not easy. Now, first thing first, I need this section to be exported. And also, these other section to be exported. So I'm gonna freeze to pivot those, and I'm gonna export these two. These are going to be my new wheels. My new wheel axis.
War truck. Sorry.
Go on.
How War truck? They allow it because they probably have shown pictures or a YouTube video with that truck in existence. So if it's in existence, they will allow it.
Yeah. If it exists, there is no harm done. Okay, now I'm going back to my scenes, and I'm dragging in these two pieces right now. Axis front right and axis front left. Now, these two areas, okay, these two pieces are going to be two separated components on each side. Well, I don't know if there's gonna be that or it's gonna be just wheels. But I need to start picturing how am I going to code all that. Now, this axis from left right now is the one that it's gonna have the wheel. Okay, so I have the wheels up here, and I have here my axis from left. So I'm gonna drag these in here, and that one is gonna be there. That second one is gonna be down here, and this wheel from right is gonna be up there, and these two are gonna. Now, Northern Shadow Fox is saying, they will say 2 hands. He has so many mods. Yeah. So basically, yes. Kira, there's a bunch of things going on. It's not that it's just one thing. Now I only have one material, so I'm gonna go ahead and edit that. And whenever I found this one, I'm gonna substitute it by 23. I'm gonna copy that one and Control F. This one is gonna be substituted. Now I'm gonna save that, close that one, reload it. We should have the new pieces there. Okay, we have that one, and here at the bottom we have these two that right now they can be gone. Now saving that and going back to the game, reloading that mod.
You made 150 likes.
150 likes ain't bad. Ain't bad. Thank you everybody that liked the stream. Okay.
Up to the 200.
Now, right now, if I turn, you see that the pieces are also turning. The wheels are spinning, and the pieces at the bottom, the black pieces are turning, are also moving. Now, in order to see what's going on, what I usually do is I go red. So I can see clearly things moving. Okay? I can clearly see right now things are moving pretty well. Now, nothing else related to them is moving. For example, we have that sway bar that it's touching here. Okay, so what else? Now, whenever the wheel is going up and down, I want to see if it's pulling up or down like the piece. Okay, so let's see. And it does.
David, your Padawans are being mean to you again.
My Padawans are being mean. There is no steering column. I know.
How is it turning?
Okay, so we have that. That is one thing that needed to happen. Now, I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna switch the sound to the Elgato. Okay, and now we have that area that is actually being affected. Now, I need also.
Lawrence Anderson, Jans will pass that for sure.
Yeah, they will. For example, this front arm left and front arm right. They are the two pieces that I want to move, that I want to animate first. So this front arm, okay, I'm going to animate it first. So I want it to go up and down. When this main piece, when the axis, when this is rotating, it will do nothing. When this is going up and down, this will move. Okay? That area will move. Now, let's see if we can actually make it happen. What do we need? Well, we need several things. We need a reference, and we need this piece. From same family, 8 months as a supporter, saying good day, David. It looks great. Thank you. Thank you. Now, first I need to create several transforms in order to animate all this crap. So we're gonna go here, and this transform right now is pointing there. Now the rule: blue arrow pointing to the direction that you want to do. Now we duplicate that one. This one is going to be minus 90 degrees, and it's gonna be where the axis is. So the bottom one, that's gonna be reference. And where is that reference going to be? Well, inside the axis from left. So now I'm gonna move away this one. I'm gonna drag in that one inside, and I'm gonna freeze, rotates, and translates of that one. So the blue is pointing to the right side. Okay, move that away and save. Now, with this, if I go ahead into the i3D mapping, I export it, I go here and I just put it here, and I'm going now to uncomment the cylinder. Okay, I need one of these pieces. Okay, I need one of these pieces. Okay, now in here I'm going to say max update distance is going to be 100, and okay, node is going to be front arm left. Now front arm left reference, front arm left reference. The rest of it right now, I just want it commented. So we block comment all that. So we have only this one, only the left one. Right now we reload it, and it seems that nothing happened. But that sound is too crazy. You see the arm moving? The arm is moving. It's not rotating, but it's moving. Good. Now let's finish with the left one. What else do we have? We have the shock. Okay, shock is rotated properly, but it's not it's oriented properly, but not rotated properly. Now again, we're gonna need another transform to reorient all these things. We're gonna cut that one, we'll select this one, and we're gonna paste it here. Now I want the blue arrow to point into the direction of the movement. So pointing down 90 degrees. And I want it on the top, somewhere around here. Fair enough. Now, I wonder if the shaft is actually pointing... Yeah, the shaft is at the right place. But it's not at the right... It doesn't have the right orientation. So we're gonna put it there, and we're gonna need to move that this way, which is going to be 90 degrees. Now I'm gonna move away the transform, put this one inside, in the transform left, freeze transformations, rotate, scale, there you go. Alpha Wolf Games in a stream. Goodness gracious, how are you doing? It's good to see you back on the stream, man. Now this transform, I need to do the same with the shock. Those are pistons, so if Biggins was here, he'll be pleased with that. Here we have the shock from left, and the shaft. We're also going to, okay, this is everything, and the shaft is going to be inside that one. Perfect. But we're missing the spring. Now the spring is here, and it's oriented. It's poorly oriented. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put it inside of the inside of the main piece, the thing, into the shop. Okay, I'm gonna move back this in here and remove all the orients. And this one, I'm gonna be very careful. I'm gonna move away. I'm gonna move very carefully in here. I'm gonna move it somewhere around there. Now that spring from left, I'm gonna put it inside. So his origin is gonna be based at the bottom of these holders. So it's not going to collapse and neither extend further than there. Okay, so fair enough. So we have it there. Now that's gonna be on top, and we need a reference. I need a reference that is going to be where? Well, that reference is going to be also, instead of pointing down, that reference is going to be 180 on Y, and we're going to move it down to here, where the shaft has the ending. Now this is going to be spring reference. Now the spring reference is going to be inside of the shaft from left. Now this might seem a little bit complex because I'm moving things that you don't see. But basically what I did is reorient that shock and give it the right properties for the game to read and move stuff around. Now, if we did it properly, we're missing something, that is the reference for the shock. Now the reference for the shock is going to be inside of the shaft. Here. Okay, then duplicate that one. And we're gonna just clean all that. I'm gonna use that one, that name, and type reference. Now, where is this reference going to be? Again, we're gonna move it inside of the axis from left. Grab this one. Now I'm gonna move it inside of the axis from left. So we have the front shock referenced in a way that when this piece moves up and down, is gonna provoke that to also go up and down. It's easy enough. Now we need to save all that. We need to re-export it, and we need to code it. We need to tell the game that we have pieces that translate. Not only that, but we also have a shaft, the spring, and the spring needs to scale, not translate, but scale. So we have here an example for a shock. So I'm gonna grab this one, and I'm gonna move it here. So I have my shock. So that's gonna be shock front left. It's gonna be shock front left reference, and shaft front Lawrence Anderson. I'm gonna head off now, David. I'll probably be back soon. You'll behave yourself, okay? I will behave. Lawrence, that's gonna be the end of that can. So thank you, man. Really appreciate it. See you in a bit. Okay, that's gonna be the shaft front left. And we have it. We have that shock coded, but we don't have the spring. Spring is not coded. In order to have the spring coded, what I need is something that has scaling. For example, that scale on Z, that axle rear stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this piece also and move it away from the components. Now, the update on all that, I'm gonna go with 100. And I'm gonna say, okay, moving part, that's gonna be spring from left. Okay. The reference, spring from left reference, and spring from left reference. Now, with that, if we reload the game, nothing changes in here, but you can see, well, right now we made a mistake because the reference
do that.
The reference of the shock, it's on the piece that actually rotates, and that's wrong. That's wrong. Okay, this is not okay. So the reference are not positioned properly. Now, this front arm, it cannot scale. And the reference of the shock needs to be inside the front arm. So whenever this goes up or down, that should move. And reload it. Okay. Now you see that this is not moving. You see that this is not moving. You see that the shock ain't moving. But let's see if it actually reacts to something. I don't see if it reacts. Let me hide the wheels. Let me hide the wheels. Like the wheel itself. I'm gonna hide it. So everything is gonna be loading. So this is moving. Perfect. And I need to see if... So the shock is actually reacting. Okay. Okay, that's fine. But I believe we haven't updated the i3D. Okay, it's fine. Now let's see. Now the shock, the shock should go up, and it does. Now everything moves. Now let's see if we get some bumps. If we get bumpy, we can actually see the shock reacting. Let me go to a field that is actually empty down there.
Hello, John Martinez. How are you doing?
Hey, how you doing, John? You can see that everything moves. The shock, the spring. Okay. I don't know. Now, next one, the top piece, that one. Okay. So this one is also not oriented properly. Okay, this is not oriented properly. Now we're going to do the same. I'm going to create transform group, cut that. Okay, and that's going to be name axis front axle. Axle or axis? I don't remember the name. Axis front left up. Okay, I'm gonna put inside that transform, and I need the blue arrow to point that direction. But now the problem is that there is a small inclination. Okay, it's looking. So how do we actually correct that? Well, we can always create a plane, and we can cut it, and then we can move it inside. Okay, so that plane is actually serving as a reference. So if I rotate it, I can actually see when it's completely flat. Okay, now I can rotate it in a way that why is doing that? Jesus. I just want it 0, 0, 0. Now I'm gonna rotate it. I need the blue arrow pointing in that direction. That's gonna be 0, 90, and 0. And now I need that to move down, which is gonna be 17, 18. Okay, 18. Nice. Okay, now I'm gonna duplicate that transform, move it inside, And I'm going to remove that. And now this transform needs to be in this place. So somewhere like there. But it cannot be with that rotation. It needs to be 180 degrees. Because that's our reference. Now I'm going to remove that. That's our reference. So that's axis from tab reference. And where is this thing going to be? Well, this is going to be again inside of the axis from left. There you go. Now this piece needs to be on top, that one needs to be inside, and right now that needs to be frozen everywhere. And I'm gonna move it below. I'm gonna move it below the one that we already have. And move up. Now this one is just a transform that we don't need anymore. Now this one is our arm, and this one is our ship of reference. We have this on top. Let's save it. We can go to the exporter, export it here to end. There's a lot of people in Facebook and everywhere that they always ask how to do dynamic suspensions, how to do dynamic suspensions. This is how you do a dynamic suspension. Exactly like we're doing right now. Now I need something like the front arm. So that's axis, front left top, front left top reference, and reference. In this case, I'm gonna activate scale on Z. Why? Well, you'll see, because it can be a little bit tricky. So if we reload it, okay. Now if we, this is not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to go only up and down. So the scale on that is fine, but the reference frame cannot be that one. The reference frame needs to be TLX 2022 main component 1.
The other guy is saying 82 studios, the 3-meter cultivators need dynamic suspension.
Yeah. No, they don't. So now you see that they move. And this is starting to... That one is starting to look pretty nice. Now, I don't understand why the reference is moved. I center it. I've centered it, and this is, I believe that's the problem. So I'm gonna just put it back. And that needs to be there. There you go. Now it's on the right place. Once the frame is there, Alien Jim, now I know who took my cloaking device from my spaceship. Yeah, Alien Jim, I got it. I took it. Now look at the suspension. Shock, acting and reacting. Beautiful. That's just beautiful. Okay, now, what else? What other pieces do we have? Okay, we have other pieces that are a little bit more difficult to code. Because for an example, we have this one. No, this one. And this one needs to be pulled inside. So that's gonna be like, is that a new track? John Martinez. That's a TLX 2022, and I'm doing all the animations for the dynamic suspension. It's a little bit painful, but we're getting there. Now, for example, this is a steering bar, and steering bars, they have their own thing. Now, the steering bar, if we open any other mod, the steering bar does not work with the blue arrow, which is weird. It's weird. John Martinez, wasn't he a soul?
Yes, he was.
Okay, so the steering bar, I'm a liar, and it does work with the blue arrow pointing to the right direction. So I'm a liar. Now we're gonna do the same. That steering bar left. We're gonna create transform. I'm gonna cut that one. We're gonna paste it inside, and we're gonna make it look this way. So that's gonna be 0, 90, and 0, and that's gonna be minus 90. There you go. So 0, minus 90, and 0. Now I'm gonna simulate that the worst driver in ATS. I'm not the worst driver in ATS, and you are a quitter. So I'm gonna put it here, and I'm gonna duplicate it. Now this piece goes inside, and that one needs to be, the rotations needs to be all scaled. Now this transform that it's on this very same place, okay, what I'm gonna do is put it on the other axis. So it needs to be negative, it needs to be 90, and it's gonna be outside, and it's gonna be steering part left reference. Now this goes, and it's the first piece that goes on the other axis right there. Now this piece right there, it goes inside of the left axis. This one goes here. So we have that piece and its reference on the other side. So when we turn, it's gonna push it. It's gonna push it inside. Now saving that, and hopefully everything worked, because that's a little bit tricky. Springs, I'm gonna remove that transform, gonna save it. Now in here we're gonna export it all. Oops. When I export that and copy, so in, I'll put it here, and we're gonna code that steering bar. I have it here, steering bar, and it's going to be, that's steer part, what? I don't remember which one. Steer part 3 left. Okay. Reference. Oops. And reference. Oops. Now that one's gonna be 100 too. So if we reload the game right now, we should see that this piece is also going in and out based on the left side. So the right side it's based on the left side. Now something that I don't like is that piece on top. I'll need to do something with that one. But other than that, we should be good. Okay. Now everything is turning and everything is moving nicely. Now we're gonna need to do something with the this like the CV joins. They are going to be difficult to animate. CV joins are going to be difficult to animate because it's going to be one animation inside of the other, inside of the other, inside of the other. Before we do that, what I'm gonna try to do is actually animate the sway bar to make it go up and down. Okay, so I'm gonna try to animate the sway bar to make it go up and down. That's a little bit, again, a little bit tricky, because we need to set an origin into this way, into this place. So I'm gonna cut that transform and put it in here. Okay. Now this transform needs to be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Then that needs to be rotated down. No, it needs to be, yeah, it needs to be rotated down or up. I don't know. We'll check it. I'll see how it goes. So that's gonna be on top. Now we duplicate it. We go minus 19 here, and we move it down to the bottom. So that's steer part to reference, and that one goes inside of the arm. Okay, that one goes inside of the arm. Sway bars sway, not go up and down. No. That thing, that bar does this. Shoo. So, okay. But I'm working on that one right now. So we'll see. Now this goes into the arm. Okay, that's front arm left. That goes inside here. And now that transform needs to go outside. That goes inside. That freeze. And now this piece, that's tricky, because those are one inside of the other. So I need this one. Oh, how am I gonna put it? Animated in here is easy. Up and down bars. Okay, fair enough. So I need this one to go higher. So what I could do is separate them. Ah, yeah, I know what I'm going to do. Ah, got it. So this one is gonna be inside here. Okay, and that one is going to be freeze, rotate and everything, and that's gonna move up. Now the reference, it's not the reference. Reference is gonna be, that one's gonna be the reference. Okay. And now this one gotta go. Now these other, please don't crash. Okay, these other piece is gonna be stable, and it's gonna have his reference right here, but not here in the center. That's tricky. That's tricky. So now this one needs to be inside here. Okay, that's inside that one. Okay. Cannot do that right now, cause hold on a minute, because this one needs to be oriented, because otherwise it's gonna just start going nuts. So we're gonna do that one, cut it, put it inside. Now that one's gonna be, oops, one's gonna be 0, 0, 0, 0. 180, but not 180. Cannot be 180. It needs to touch this side. So we're gonna create primitives and plane. We're gonna cut that plane and put it here. Okay. That plane needs to be so 90 here, and that needs to be set here. Now plane needs to be longer, and this one needs to be rotated like so. Okay. Jesus. Okay, now that one's fine. Here, and that one needs to be frozen and rotate and everything. Boom. Now this one is the reference. Goes inside that one, but this is not the reference for this one. The reference for whenever this piece goes up and down, it's in one of these pieces. Okay, so what I need to do, what is this piece? That's the reference for the steering part 2, which is there. Now I need to duplicate that one. I need to center here. Does it? That's the trick? Nope. Need to move it there. 0. Okay, 0 there, and now 0 all the angles, but that one needs to be 100. So that's sway bar front and reference, and that one needs to be on the axis from left arm. Oh, okay. So, well, that's a little bit. Right now, it's a little bit of madness what's going on, but hopefully I got it right. So export copy, Control N, put it here, and now let's start coding one by one. For an example, we have this piece. Okay, that is the steer part 2 left. Okay, that goes. Why there is 2? Uh-oh. Why there is 2? Inside we have steer part 2 ref. Oh, this one I left it. Export copy. Okay, now let's see into the cylinder. Okay, we have steer part 2 ref and ref. Now the other one, it's the sway bar or whatever you want to call it, and the sway bar is the same. So we have sway bar front and sway bar front ref and sway bar front ref. Now doesn't need to scale. Yo, The Dasher, ¿cómo estás? Now let's see. Okay, so far in here, do you have errors? Nope, fine. Now, this is not expected. Yeah, no, that's not what's supposed to happen. Now, I believe the reference frames are wrong. Yeah. Now is when the madness begins. Okay, no, I did something wrong. Because this piece, I need to have a rotation I start. I know. They shouldn't be doing that. I know. You should. That thing is complex. Okay, we're back. Now, I'm going to first. I'm going to disconnect and comment that one, and see if the steer part 2 actually does what it's supposed to do, which is go up and down. If I turn, it should do nothing. Now I don't know why the pin is so badly moved back. If this is right there. Oh, white has 90 and 90. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. I need to duplicate that one. I need to move that one inside. That's gonna be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. That one needs to be here. Now, steer part 2, and that's an axis. Goes outside of here. That one goes inside. Freeze transforms everything. Okay. And now the reference that it's somewhere else. Reference is here, I believe. Yeah, not one. It's to be inside that one. And there is a movement. That one needs to be 0. And that's 0, 180. Now we move it again inside here, and we set it. Okay, now it's back. Now it's back onto his position. Now I need to understand what's going to happen. Since this is not moving, so the piece is moving up and down, I believe. Yeah, the piece is moving up and down, but his reference is not moving. So the bar itself is not moving. So in order to make my life easier, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna make my life easier. I'm gonna just activate a scale on Z in here, and whenever that happens, it's not gonna it won't look like it's disconnected. There you go. Nice. Okay, so the sway bar ain't gonna move. The other pieces are going to move based on it. So good. Now, okay, that's good. That's good, because since we are going to have separate axles at the front, the problem is going to be that I can this bar I will need to split. I will need to split the bar in, and it's gonna be just madness. Now, what else is missing? We're missing these. Okay. We're missing these. This is also complex. It doesn't seem so, but it's complex. Because this one needs to be inside. This one needs to be inside of the axis from left. Okay, so that one is going to be inside, and it's gonna turn based on that. Now, this tiny bitty piece, his origin is not going to be here. His origin is going to be where this one is. So now the rotations and stuff, they are good. Rotations are fine. But everything else is wrong. So let's see if we can actually fix that. First, this inner joint, and that's gonna rotate. So that's madness. And oh Jesus. Okay. So let's see what can we do with that. Now this is not okay. I need to move it out, and I need to grab one of these, for example, and put it here. Now this needs to be 0, 0, and 0. And now 0, 0, and 0. Okay. Now the origin is gonna be inside, and we're gonna go 90. Oops. 90 minus 90, so the blue arrow is pointing down. Now the reference is going to be down there. Okay, so we're going to duplicate that one, move it inside. So this one, the reference is going to be down here, and it's going to be 180 on Y. There you go. So that's front CV left reference, and that also goes inside the axis from left, right there. Now these axes, this CV left, which is there, gonna be here inside, and freeze in rotate. Okay. Now, this from left up, this is animated, this is animated, no, this is not animated. So, okay, this is not animated yet. So this front CV left, right now it's here. And I believe we're good in order to make it actually react with this. Now, let's see, we need to export. Copy and not to and we can. I'm assuming it has to be typed exactly using it. Yes, you need to type exactly the name. Exactly the name. So in here, the sway bar needs to go. And now I'm gonna use again this code. It's gonna be front CV left. That's going to be reference and reference. Now, if I did it right, you should see that well, that will adjust itself. Like the black thing will adjust by itself, and it's the next thing we're going to do to see if it's going to work. Like we're gonna need to go to we're gonna be back here in Maya, and I'm gonna Shift P at node. Now isolate it, okay, and we're gonna create, modify. No, we're gonna go to rigging. I'm gonna create skeleton, create joins. Now we're gonna just modify match translations. Now this joint is gonna be a 0.1 to reduce his area of influence, maybe a little bit more, 0.2, 0.15, 0.15 is fine. Okay, and now this joint, I'm gonna duplicate it, and I'm gonna move it here. So this is outer left. Now this is outer left join, and this is also another join. Now I need to select all that, clear everything in here, and do a freeze to pivot on that. Now I select this one plus the piece plus that one, and I say skin bind skin. Now I select all that plus the join, and I export. Face up, everything we do is for all platforms. And no, there is probably there won't be low riders, because all this suspension, it's a pain in the backyard to make it work. So time out, Ali. Ali, what are you doing? Why are you making the people mad? What are you doing? Okay, now inside chassis, I'm gonna create a transform group. I'm gonna cut it and I'm gonna throw it inside chassis. And I'm gonna call skin meshes. Now this is delicate. Okay, I'm gonna move it at the top, skin meshes. And here on the scenes, I'm gonna drag that one inside. Okay. And this one plus this one are going to be, well, actually that's not valid. That needs to be on the axis from left. And now this one needs to be inside of this tiny bitty tube that we were moving. This one is front CV left. It's inside of the front CV left. Okay, so we have it right there. Now I need to select this piece, okay, which is the outer. I'm gonna go ahead, Control F, Control V. We have two in here. One that is using the wrong material, and we put it here, and we save. Okay, now this one is the one. Oh, need to reload. Okay, now this one is the right one, plus this one is the wrong one. Now pay attention. If I rotate this right now in the game, pay attention to this thing, okay? Ali, you're down.
He's down.
You see that right now? The rubber piece does not adjust itself to the red one. Well, if we reload it and we do the same, now it does. And we have some problems because I haven't updated the i3D. Copy. Okay, now you can see that the rubber pieces are actually adjusting and reacting to the movement. To the wrong place though. Why? What? They are reacting, but they are reacting wrong. So front CV left. I don't know if that's gonna work. Portal, $5 super chat. I'll donate to the cause. Add to Ali's timeout. There you go. Ali, I don't know how you do it, but you always manage to make everyone mad. It's weird. It's just weird. Now, the effect in here is right. The effect here is right. The effect in the game is not. Because this is rotating like so. In here the effect is just right. But in the game there is something off with the references. There is something off with the references. Let me check them. Because in here, We have this joint. That reference is fine. And this piece is also fine. So something that I could do, I don't know if that's gonna be valid. Kate-sama, see ya later, Gator. Add to Ali. So I believe Ali is gonna miss the rest of the stream. I believe she's going to be missing the rest of the stream. Okay, so now this, it bothers me because when I do that, in here it does what it should do. Exactly. Because I have here the joint. But this one is not acting like it should. Not that one. The joint left is not rotating like it should. So I'm gonna duplicate that one. I'm gonna try something. Because I believe it's because of the rotations that it has in here. It's just weird. So I'm just gonna move it. So this one. Okay, this one is gonna be outside. Okay, that's gonna be the rotation. Now that's gonna be inside. That's gonna be inside. Okay, that's gonna have no rotations at all. Now it's gonna be inside that. Now let's see if that fixes it, because I have no rotations right now accumulated and no weird stuff happening. Let's see. Okay. Now what I need is on this new piece that I just coded, which is this one, front CV left. Why it has a scaling? No scaling. Stop it. Why it turns to the right? Turns to the opposite side. When it keeps the center. It keeps the center, but the center is wrong. Because in here, that one is right here. And that one must be here. That's the problem. Because the piece ends there. So it's translating wrongly. There you go. Now we're talking. But now it's wrong because it deforms the geometry of the wheel. So I got it right before. There you go. Jesus, that thing is complex.
Hey David, guess
What?
what I just got?
I don't know.
A suggestion for Austin Farmer, his video of the release of the TLX 9000 a year ago. It's pretty spot on for the new TLX.
It is. Okay. So we got almost everything. Almost everything. The only piece that actually is bothering me like a lot is this one on top. This one here. Because his center is wrong. His center is absolutely wrong. So this piece is called axis from left top. And I have here the axis from left top reference, which is here. So I'm gonna go ahead and now duplicate that one. And I'm gonna axis from left up is here. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and if I drag this, okay, it's gonna be at 0. No. Here. There you go. Oh, put it there. Oops. No, that's wrong. Let me remove. Okay, rotations. Now this is there. Rotations of that. Now freeze. Close. Move it away. Remove that. I can save it. And that's only one. That's only one of the tires. Okay. Now we're talking. Now it's moving a little bit more natural, a little bit more where it should be moving. It should be rotating like that, but it cannot be all perfect. Now, next piece in Maya. Okay, next piece in Maya. To finish that piece is going to be this one. Okay, so that one's going to be Shift P. Okay, that's steering. It says steering part 1 left. No, that is steering joint. Steer joint left. Okay. Now, again, I need to create references. So we're gonna create a joint that is gonna be send modify match translations. This joint is going to be again a 0.2 with a smaller area of influence. I'm going to duplicate it and I'm going to move it there. Now all these plus this needs to be completely reset in here and frozen. Now top. Now this is going to be cold. Now it's the joint. And join. Okay, now all these, this plus this plus this plus this, skin bind skin. Now select everything and export selected. Go back here and we're gonna bring it on top of that piece. Okay. Now that's gonna be
200.
Yeah, go on.
Can we hit the 200 likes, people? 25 likes. Come on! Bounce that like button, please. Please.
We have 91 people. This is a little bit like the content of this stream. I know that it's not for everybody. There's especially there is, and we find out that there is a lot of younglings that they don't like the things. They don't like to see the things being created. They just want the things to be done. Well, yeah, I understand, but they need to be created first. So that's what we are doing right now. We are creating the thing. Now
19 likes.
That's gonna be
for 6 likes.
Skin mesh. That's going to be inside the skin meshes, and that one needs to go inside this piece. Inside the steer part number 3. Okay. So steer part number 3. Here. Okay. Fair enough. Now I need to edit. Okay, this join left. I need to edit that. I need to find it and find it again. Now the material is this one, while the material needs to be that one. And we save it, close it, we reload it. Okay. Now we have this one inside the skin meshes, and we have it also where? No, that's steer part 1, right? Where is it? This one. Okay, that one needs to go. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove all these rubber pieces that are not finished. I'm gonna get rid of them in here because It's a little bit painful. It's a little bit painful to see them here doing nothing. So right now, if I save that and I export this without adding any kind of code, okay, we reload it, and you see that nothing changes. But now, when I turn, also this rubber piece is moving, is collapsing and is contracting. That's looking nice. So we're almost all set. We're almost all set. We're missing only on the left side. We're missing this piece that we're going to Shift B and isolate, and we're going to do the same we've been doing. Okay, this is front join inner left. We're gonna create a joint. It's gonna be modify match translations. It's gonna be again 0.2. We're going to name it joint. We're gonna duplicate it and move it at the bottom. Actually, this one is gonna be a little bit more visible. So, Faber, you're transmitting something, man. Mute it.
Oh, sorry.
Please.
Yeah, sorry.
Modify center pivot. Now these plus these. Modify match translations. Okay, so now we select everything in here and we freeze everything. We apply that. We freeze to pivot everything. Now these plus these plus this. Skin, bind skin. Now we export selected. And we're going to have as a new Disney game. Dark one, time at the bot. So with this, when it's exported, we're going to have the left side of the front already coded, and also everything moving and everything working as it should. Okay, so we go back to the scenes. Port off, time out the bot. There you go. The bot is going down in 1 minute. Yo.
Unless somebody saves me.
Unless
please.
somebody save him. Yes.
And sorry, David, I thought I was muted. My bad.
Don't worry. So that one's the top. Now this one needs to go inside this joint. So that one needs to go inside here. Okay. So now we save it. This piece needs to be coded appropriately. So front CV join inner. Save. Dark one. Really?
Thank you, the dark one. That's so kind.
Yeah. So now this one, it's inner left. Now to transform inner left. I'm trying to go with this. This is our competition right there. So
Yeah, Alex has some serious competition.
So in here we have that material and it needs to be substituted there. Now we reload in here. That is rubber and everything else. Now we reload it in here, and whenever we move oh no, it's not gonna work because you need to, okay, that needs to be saved. It needs to be exported. Revoke Dark One Padawan status. Yeah, reload it. I don't care. Boom, 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 bum, boom. So in here, we put it here, we save it, we reload it. And everything is moving. Everything is absolutely moving. Now, if we drive, that's beautiful. Jesus, I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna hit something, that's for sure. That's beautiful. Yo! Okay. Now let's go to the Alien Gym bumpiness. Australian cane farmer saying no, 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 no. No, that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. That ain't happening. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. The thing is already complex enough. Australian cane farmer. It's complex enough. Only, I mean, and we said it many times. This kind of change in a mod that requires a lot of love. Like in this top bar right there, yeah, that requires some work in there. Because that's not something that it's easy to do. Okay, so right now, nothing is moving. Nothing is moving. We're gonna go to the left. And let's see what happened in the bumps. Okay. Let's see what happened in the bombs. You can see them acting, reacting. Oh, we lost the shaft. We lost the shaft. Shaft ain't moving anymore. Why? This thing. What happened? Score. Copy. You're missing a tire. Yeah, yeah, we're missing a tire. So in cylinder, check from left. So from left reference. Where is this? Oh, why do we have two? Where's the other one?
16 more, 14 more likes. Come on, we can do it.
Something happened with that? I broke it. Now, it's a moment where breaking things, it's painful. So, now let's see. Everything moves, everything reacts. This is beautiful. This is... Jesus, that's a lighting. Oh, whoa, whoa. See this front wheel? There is an area that has a lot of bumpiness in here. I don't remember where it is. I believe it's here. There was an area that Alien Gym created in this section. It was all bumpy. Here. There we go. Now I'm there. Madness. That's beautiful. Yo! Come on. That's beautiful. Shut. It's not tiny. It's how it should look like. Now, I don't know why the hands are crooked like that. The guy's an idiot is gonna crash. That's for sure. It's driving like that. Anyways, I need... Okay. What else? What else? So we have that suspension working, acting, reacting. That's just so beautiful. That's so beautiful. Now, what else? What else can we? I mean, I need to do the
Solar guy modding. No, it's the Fina size.
Time out, solar guy. He's being mean to me. Time out, solar guy. Okay, those are the hydraulics. And in-game required, we have wheels, we have axis from left. I'm gonna show the wheel and see how it looks with the wheel. All this work is gonna be covered right now when the wheel is there. And now I need to adjust where the wheel is going to be because the wheels are way too close. So the wheels need to be here. 0, 24. Now full front right minus 24. Now we duplicate it and we move it out. And the separation is 151. And the right minus 151. Close it, save it, reload it. Okay, now they are out. Side. I don't know where I don't know the reference. The reference with the truck. So I'm gonna go ahead and export at least the cabin. Why the cabin is
Well,
not
William Rhodes also clearly wants a timeout.
Timeout, William Rhodes. William Annoying Rhodes. Edit, history. So I'm gonna go ahead and export these areas to see how it looks. Somebody take care of William Rhodes. William Rhodes. Time out, freaking William Rhodes. How you dare talk to me in those terms? Okay, so right now, are we gone? We're done in here. Okay, so in here, I'm gonna...
Australian Ken Farmer. It will be out when it's done.
Yeah, basically. So I'm gonna drag in the body and the front bumper stock. I'm gonna delete that. I want to see how the wheels look like with the truck. They look fine. A little bit out. And the truck is a little bit too high right now, don't you think? That is beautiful. Now let's see. Northern Shadow Fox. Time out. William Annoying Rhodes. Closing off. There you go. William Annoying Rhodes. In what? You know what? Not winning. Get out here. Where are you? Time out. William Annoying Rhodes is being timed out for being rude to me. Now I'm gonna show the chassis and I'm gonna show also the configurations. That start looking wrong. Ooh. Oh, I think. Yeah. We have some control page. Is all. No, we can save it. Go back here. Reload. Okay, we have it there. Now we reload it. There you go. That looks beautiful. That looks absolutely, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Imagine all these detail. That's beautiful. Now, Alexander just earned himself a timeout for being rude. Even his message was removed. But he earned himself a timeout. Don't be rude. No need. Okay, so that's fine. We're all set on one tire. I mean, all this work for one tire. Legit Denny saying that my aggro work is broken. What you mean, Legit Denny? If your statement is wrong, I'm gonna time you out for defamation. Basically, for talking crap. Basically, what happened? Aaron Frey, we have a new sub. Yo, we have 2 new subs. Yo, that's awesome. 2 new subs joining the channel. Check all the videos. Check all the things. The hookup piece is missing. So basically, Legit Denny, you have no clue how to use it. Okay, you have no clue how to use it, and you say that it's broken. Yeah, you Australian King Farmer. I did not got the notification that you subscribed today. My bad. I'm so sorry to hear that. So basically, whenever you choose things, okay, you choose standard edition and you have the Phoenix, okay, you lease it or buy it, and you need the Homer. So whenever you lease it, and just right now the only compatible piece is the Homer. So you get the aggro truck, and you connect to the Homer. Boom. And that's it. You're done. And that's beautiful. Now, back to business. What time is it? It's 7. So it's easier, Legit Denny, it's easier to ask for help instead of trashing what others do. I find it extremely rude. It takes a lot of time and effort to produce these mods. For you to come here and say that it don't work, that it's broken. It is actually very rude from your end. So please don't. Now I'm gonna save it with the black. Put it black. And I don't know what to say. If you don't like that, well, you have a problem. No, then Shadow Fox, thank you for the super chat. What super chat? It's broken. The notification, it's broken. Now, okay, we have that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide this freaking driver.
Then we get the 8 remaining likes.
Come on, 200 likes, really? 200 likes? We cannot get 200 likes, really? That's very sad. Now, in order to make it work, hello, kiddos. Yeah, your mom came here to shoot me. Yeah, for tough it works. It does work with the Superliner. Superliner X3 also can be used with the Homer, and will also be compatible with the 9000 when the 9000 is out. Now, what I was going to do, kids completely confused me. I'm gonna close that. No. I was going to do something important. I don't remember what I was going to do. Anyways. Oh yeah, the wheels. So these wheel setup is meant to be used with several components. Therefore, the spring, it's not working very well in here. Okay? So I need to increase the suspension travel if you want truly like off-road capabilities. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to fine-tune it properly. It's gonna be half of the spring is going to be damper. Okay, so that means that is this way or the other one. I don't remember if it's higher or lower. I need to check that. Well, we're gonna see it now. Because right now it should absorb better than it was instead of being bouncy. What rock? Looking awesome. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Thank you. Now, I don't remember if it's going higher or lower. So we're gonna go 1 into the damper at the front wheels and see what happens. Yeah, it's the damper. Now the damper at the back is crazy. So damper at the front, we're gonna leave it at 3. And damper at the back, we're gonna put it at 5. So we have spring. The spring is for the load, for the cargo. And right now, the damper is absorbing I think I got it wrong. So let's go damper 100 and see what happens. Because I have all these setups with the previous suspension with the 3500, and the 3500 is multi-component. This one is not going to have multiple components. And now the problem that we have is the weight, because it was very light. Now it's lower. Nice. Okay. Center of mass. Everything else is fine. So damper in here.
Can I drive?
No, not now, sweetie.
Later.
Huh?
Later.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Resting. Natalia.
3 more likes, people. 3 more likes. Come on. Please.
Natalia, deje eso quieto, por favor. Casi te pegas en la boca con el suelo. ¿Qué me miras así? Boa. She almost smacked the floor with her face. Come on, 2 likes, guys. 2 likes. Now, the initial compression in here is 22. The initial compression at the back is going to be 40. So we're going to go 30 at the back with the initial compression. 30. Now, spring in here is a little bit too extreme. So we're going to go 30 and 30. And the spring at the front, 50 and 50. By damper, we're going to go down to 8. And damper at the back is going to be 10 and 10, also with the translation radius. Resting load 7, 7, 7, and in here at the front 5 and 5. So with that, it's gonna be leaning frontward a little bit, not much, but a little bit, and the reactions are going to be more natural. As you can see, the reactions are more natural to the truck. Yeah, nice. Rosina Alvarez Roth, gracias por la suscripción. Thank you for subscribing. Now I'm gonna need to adjust like how it works at the back. And right now with this setup, something that I really like is with the 2020, with the 2020, where is here? The 2020 has a suspension that is lovely, especially at the front. It's lovely. Dylan Sack, did someone say shoe? I don't know, but someone said cereal juice. Huh. Because that's a cereal juice. Hold on. Looking for it. That looks pretty. Whoa. There you go. Why it's open? Always give them. Oop. Cheers to you, Dylan. And somebody said shoe. I don't know even if my wife was watching the stream.
You hit the 200 likes.
Finally, 200 likes. There you go. Thank you, guys. Now, the intention of having a suspension that is working like that, it's to prevent like unexpected bouncing. For an example, we jump into there now, and the rear has no weight, so the rear is bouncing like a lot. Okay? As soon as we leave the bumpy area, the truck starts sitting and gently accommodate itself in the ground. Now, if the truck does not have the right settings for the suspension, your experience while playing is not good. It also flips very fast, and whenever you hit this stuff, boom, and poops. There you go. My intention every single time is to improve from the previous mod. 3500 suspension, it's actually very hard to improve, because the 3500 suspension is amazing. But in here, we can see that components are not working anymore. Fine. Oh yeah, they are. They are. So, where is the road? Here. You can see them acting. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. When you're going slow, the reactions are not that fast. That's just everything moving inside of the truck. That is awesome. When we made it I did not know I was going to be able to animate everything there. Now I'm still not happy with this front piece because it's rotating and I don't like it to. I don't want it to rotate. Please, I want it to go up and down. Anyway, I will try to fix that movement. But other than that, this is actually pretty alien, Jim. Hopefully you're gonna have fun with this when I send it to you, and you're gonna be able to actually test it and help me testing this beauty. Now we're gonna do the 5 minutes cooldown. The shoot never came, so I don't know what's going on with that. I'm just gonna call her. Sure. Can she come? No, she. Just see what happens. Hold on. See that? No. Oh, hold on. Yo, what's wrong? Thank you. And tomorrow ATS, we're going back to Mexico. Yes, for tomorrow ATS, at least I'm gonna go back to Mexico. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna go back to Mexico. No. Yeah, it happened. Oh. Anyways, so Dylan, thank you, Big Truck Boy, thank you. What do you prefer, shaving cream or white cream? I don't know. Make it low performance like the 2020 fast meat recipe. You've asked for that many times, and as you can see here, it's not possible. Okay, I would need to do that with settings. For an example, I can type here suspension travel 0 and suspension travel 0. What?
What do you want?
What do I want?
What do you want?
We're really with a knife?
What do you want?
Yeah,
What do you want?
I want nothing.
Because somebody said something.
No, you already throw me the shoe. Just you threw me a plate. Yo, Rooster, how you doing? Now, if I change that and I put it suspension travel to 0, okay, it don't allow anything to move. It just don't move. Now, it's just not possible. It cannot happen. It needs to be like that. Now, other thing that can be moved. For example, I can grab the wheel front and with an object change. Okay. And you're gonna see yourself. You're gonna see what happened. Keith Bleeker, how you doing? So wheel front left, and it's gonna be translation active 0. In translation inactive. Boom. Okay, so how's the deal in here? I can go into that one and this wheel from left. I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna put it aside for a minute, and I can say 0.224, 0.119. and minus 0.001. Now, this is the inactive. Now, if I want this to be higher, I can go to 0, I don't know, that 0.03. Okay, in here I can go 3. Rooster saying, "Whoa, that's crazy." It is. You're gonna see that suspension moving, man. You're gonna see that moving. It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Give me a minute and you'll see it. So wheel front right. Now, if we do something like that, that's gonna happen. And nothing actually make sense right now. Because there is nothing moving. Okay? There is nothing. I mean, right now, all the suspension elements are not being affected. Actually, it looks quite nice though. All the elements of the suspension are not being affected, are not reacting to the wheel. So the only way to actually try to make that happen is to create a transform.
David,
What?
it's always so funny. You say, okay, 5 minutes cooldown, and then he starts modding again.
No. The thing is, I got an idea.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I just noticed from, and again, he's not making the 5 minutes.
Yeah, the 5 minutes just went off right now.
Oh, I was spot on.
So duplicate, select here. I don't know if that's going to work. Okay, I don't know if that's going to work, but that's the least I can do. To at least try it. So, because if it's easy, I could please a lot of people that likes the low riders. If it doesn't work, well, it won't be a low rider.
Same with Alexander Hernandez, who always says at 3 I go to bed, bye, and then still is around.
Go in here. Now, the other one is gonna be like 0.2 and 0.2 for an example. Okay, something like that. I don't know if that will work. No. Well, yeah, it did. You see the left arm? The left arm is all crooked. Jesus, broke something. So, if we hide this and hide this and hide this and see what just happened. So basically, yeah, basically it's all messed up because everything will need to move.
No, people, Ellie is safe. She has no more timeouts, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna get
Don't
the
die.
one. No, I won't.
Okay, so now, let's see, because I think I have an idea for that. So 0.9, 0.097, 2.025. That's gonna be negative. Now, okay, can go here too. Jesus. Did something wrong.
This is a very special edition. How are we calling this?
I don't know, piece of crap. Export copy. Jesus, I'm making it work. Okay. I mean, it's possible. Everything gets a little bit, crooked, but it's possible.
But is it really for farming simulator?
No, it's
There's
a thing.
nothing.
No, but the thing is, it's not if it's for farming simulator or not. It's in the end, it's the players. Players play the game. And they like to play it in a way. So right now it took me 5 minutes to make it work. And there will be a lot of players, a lot of happy players. Because the way I did it is gonna be hydraulic. So you're gonna be able to adjust it in the game manually. The way I did it right now. I've managed to make it in a way that with controls, you're gonna be able to raise it or lower it. And all the components are going to adjust. All the components are going to adjust. And that's pretty epic. Because it serves everybody. I'll take that. Okay. And I gotta say, I mean, at this low, at this height, looks pretty badass. I mean, favorite, it looks pretty nice right there.
I can see. I see Maya.
Oh, here. Oh my, no.
Nah. It looks okay. It looks
good.
okay.
It looks good. It looks good.
I don't like lowriders, so there is a fundamental problem there, David.
Oh no, but that's not a low rider. That will be a regular, like a kind of normal high. I mean, what it's not normal is this high that you're gonna see right now.
Hey, David.
That is lifted. Yo, tell me.
Now you just need to make it bounce.
Yeah, get out of here. Will it hop? People, now, get out of here, you crazy people. I mean, it's possible. It's not that it's not possible, but it ain't gonna happen. Now, the problem we're gonna have, the problem is gonna be at the back, because the rear with all the exhausts and stuff, it's very tight. So I will need to remodel some exhausts. Like the exhausts, I need to make them closer to the frame. It's not a big deal. It's easy. But, I mean, looking at and seeing it like that, I was not going to do that. But as soon as I saw that in the game,
I got an idea.
shoot it.
When it's lowered like that, just have stacks coming out behind the cab.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you where you put your stacks. You can stack them into that. So you're gonna make me curse at the end of the stream, really? I mean,
No, if it has to happen, like, then at the end, then you can easily cut it off.
Yeah. So let me try to put down the rear ones just to see how they are level. So that's gonna be 1.051, 0.219, and minus 0.013. Okay. Gonna be negative. So it's gonna be 4. Into so it'll be lowered from the back. And double back. Now, okay, we're gonna leave it here for today, guys. Thank you for everything. Thank you for those who willingly decided to chip in and say, hey David, this is to try to fix the truck. We're gonna fix the truck. I mean, I have to fix my truck, but I was not expecting a $3,000 bill. It kind of destroyed any plan that we had. We were actually saving for the kids' school, and we're going to need to reaccommodate or go or choose another school or whatever, because like $3,000, I believe, that hit to everybody. So it don't matter if you have a lot of money or you don't have a lot of money. $3,000, it hits you no matter what. No, sweetie, no. The truck is not to drive. I'm building it. No. Okay, so anybody wants to say something, ask something, question about something? Now it's the time. Let me know. If there is nothing, we'll leave it here, and we'll see you tomorrow in the ATS stream. Because in the morning I'm gonna try to pull out the ATS stream. Let's see if it's possible. Because we need to do some diligences, and we don't have a car.
Don't have lights.
I know it has no lights. It has no interior. I'm building it. Daddy is building it. Daddy is making it.
That don't have air.
Seats. I know.
One more timeout today.
But when you finish
Okay,
that, I
go for
want
it.
that I have a question.
Uh-huh.
When you finish the stream, I want.
Okay, I'll let you try. So, having said that, guys, and as usual, be nice, play nice, and see you all tomorrow. Bye.
Bye!